Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario, we're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Today, it's an American League Central Division matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers.
And now, your 2000
Major League Baseball on the show is next.
Tigers.
Casey Mize is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now to the plate, Yoan Moncada. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the White Sox, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games in this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses that strike 2.
足らんか。
High in the air down the right field line.
上がりすぎか。
Lazar is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matty, Luis Robert is certainly a guy we need to watch in this one. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Skied into straightaway right. Lazar is under it.
これまたアウト。
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The batter will be Nick Madrigal. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Now here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Wow.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Good downward movement fooled him there, 2-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Line hard deep into left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
抜ける抜ける。
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
強烈やな。
Almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get
ああ、返球がいいな。 けどそれ
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose
お
Abreu
お
now.
強烈。
Base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Trying to keep the score where it is, and
うわお、さすがに無理。
minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Dallas Keuchel will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now at the plate is Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
また派手な
Fellas,
色。
these White Sox as they enter play today. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe
Yo.
throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
ああ、さっき
Here's
も。
Robbie Grossman, head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. He's 2 for 4. First pitch of the AB now.
That's out.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
High in the air out to center field. Engel is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Digging in will be Willie Castro, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
微妙に
Too old
高い。
to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 1-0. So now into the box is Adam Engel. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. 1-0. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second, but that finds its way through for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And the White Sox get something going here as the leadoff double.
逮捕おめでとう。
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to
明
throw
日
it,
で
but
す
he's
よ。
going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, man, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that.
いやー、まさか電車の中でね、CM やってるとは。地下鉄の中でもやってるらしいですよ。
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second.
謙虚の危ない。
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
謙虚謙虚。
And it misses 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he misses there for ball
これは
4.
外
So
れる。
runners are
公
at first
開
and
処
second
刑
now
生
with
放
nobody
送。
out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a
そう
pitch
や、
like
その
that go by.
処刑で思い出したら、秋葉の
A little bit more selective
事
up
件を
there.
起こした犯
Good
人、
take
昨
and a
日
walk is the
死
result.
刑で執行されてましたね。
In now is
なんか
Adam
ニュー
Engel.
ス流れてましたよ。無差別殺傷事件でしたっけあれ。
Here's the first pitch to him. Now he goes
ああ、
the
抜
other
け
way, and
る。
he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, and it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And a
あ
relay
あ、やば
home,
い。よっしゃ。
and not in time as the second run scores.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here. As he took a
加
big swing
藤
at
茶
that
さん。
one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a
これはええ
2-run
とこ。
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse.
よいしょ。
So here's Yoan Moncada as he'll try to get
Ah,
back on the
Timothy.
swing, but he went around for the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the
う
dirt.
ん。ポロリポ
And
ロ
he's
リ。
going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
加藤なんとかって名前。ああ、そういや、そうでしたね。ああ、際ど
Checked。his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Still 2-2. Going to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
よっしゃ。また抜ける。
That's going to be trouble. And the runner scores from third as they extend their
打ち
lead
ま
and
くり
makes
で
it a 4-0 ball game. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
The next batter will be Luis Robert.
あーっとまたポロ
In
リ
the dirt, and now let's
今
see.
日えらいポロ
And
リ
he's
し
gonna
まく
make
っ
it
て
up to
る
third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
まだ腰が痛いっすわ。昨日の腰の痛みが取れて
3
ないです
runs
ね。
already home here.
今のは送球妨害。守備妨害っ
Long
すか。
enough and the count evens up at 1-1.
ここのあれって真ん中つながってんすね、これ。
From the belt, kicks and deals. Looked like the
ピ
fastball
ッ
got
チャー
away
マウ
from
ン
him
ド
there.
まで
It's
なん
ball
か
2.
砂がつながっ
That
て
was
る
a
みたいです。
tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants
Wow,
something that he can
際どい。
elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it
よっ
comes.
しゃ。
And he
また
looks
ファ
at
ーボ
ball
ール。
4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
So the next to bat will be Nick Madrigal, and they're runners at the corners now. And he's back in standing.
腰が痛いのもなかなか厄介ですな。
He's set. Here it comes. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
あ
A
あ、っていう
strike
か。
to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
おっと、またポロリ、またポロリ。
And that is going to
ま
cost
た
him
も
a
や
run
い
as
っ
he'll
て。
scamper home on the wild
今日
pitch.
えらいほんまに。キャッチャーポロリしすぎでしょ、これ。すごいな。こんなポロポロポロポロ。珍しい。
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Mazara's under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third.
おーっ
And the
と。
throw from right will not be in
キ
time
ャッ
as he
チャ
takes
ー解
third on
雇
the flyout.
確かにこれはちょっとひどいですね。あ、ほんまにやっぱつながってますよ。ピッチャーとキャッチャーつながってますわ。
all over the diamond from outfield to third base and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Now the Tigers skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Julio Teheran is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. And here's the
キャッ
switch-hitting
チャ
pitcher
ー交代や
Yasmani
ろ。
Grandal as he takes a cold strike on the plate
まあ、あ
against
とは
0-1.
監督さんがね、変えるかどうか。
From the stretch.
おっと、危ないな。
4 runs here in this half inning.
さすがにもう、ピッチャー変わりましたけどね。 ああ、
Swing and a
ボー
miss
ルや。
on a pitch outside. 1 and 2
監
now.
督
Now the
交代
Tigers
か。
have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose.
まさか2回から2番手が入ってくるとはね。
Swing and a
ああ、
miss
当た
on
ら
the
んかった。
changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio.
完全に空振っ
That
た。
entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put
チェンジで抜かれましたね。
So here's Jose Abreu. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit back
よ
up
ー
the
し、
middle.
ああ、取られ
Scoop
た。
is there.
これはう
In
まい。
the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So the
いやー、経験値ががっぽり入りましたね。1084。
We'll go to the bottom half of inning
これは
number
美
2.
味しい。
It's the White Sox 5 and the Tigers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that means Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Keuchel's ready. Here's his offering. Swing and a
お
liner.
ーっと。
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Batting. The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Now here it comes. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0-1 the count. Abreu is over to take a look at it, and this is going to be a foul.
まあでも
Head-to-head pass with Dallas
あれ
Keuchel.
ですな。
He's 1 for
流行り
4.
紙ももうファイナルで
Chops
す
at a
ね、あれ。
sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off.
流行り紙ですね。
The 2-2 one more time.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Again, another foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Line drive to center field.
よいしょ。
This will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
さあ、どんな感じか。あ、でも結構な人が顔出してたんやな。
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
まあでも外人さんが多い感じかな。あ、またポロリ。
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
七外人さん。七外人。漢字で書くと一瞬なんや思うけど、読んでみると気違いって。七外ですよ。
Next to dig in, Adam Engel. He doubled his last time.
アランさんも夜中にやってたみたいですけどね。2時ぐらいになんか。
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
ああ、バットがもげる。おお、セーフセーフ。このまた投げ方、えらい上に上げてましたね。ファーストの守りがすごいな。えらい山なりに上げてるからセーフになってるし。まんまとセーフで。
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Swing and a flare down the line.
あ、落ちた。ちょうど落ちた。どん詰まりで落ちた。
His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Adam Eaton digging in next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
手もうた。
Now a chop to first might only get one. To second for one.
さすがにこれはダブルプレー。
Double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make
まあ
the
なんや
catch,
かん
and
や
that
で
ends
7
the
点
inning.
ですからね。
So they get a couple of runs on
す
2
ごい
hits,
な。
no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. White Sox on top, 7-0. The next batter is Jamer Candelario. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second.
これは抜ける
That's
か。
a hit.
ライト
First
ゴ
of
ロ
the
とか。
game for the Tigers.
ああ、ベース踏んどったらアウトかもしらん。もったいないな。
When you're missing middle, hard at the plate early in the game.
It does, D-Roll, and this is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Into the box now, Harold Castro. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Keuchel pauses. Here's the 2-1. 2-2 the count.
ああ、しまった。やってもうた。やってもうた。早すぎた。
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
よっしゃ。最悪のファーストフライ。
One down. So next to bat will be Nomar Mazara. First pitch on its way as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Swing and a little over to center. Anderson
Yes, sir.
ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
ああ、でも
And
こ
now
れあ
here
れなんや。
is Victor Reyes.
これで見たら
0 for
見
1
れるん
for
や。
him here in this one.
時間書いてるし。見れるもんなんかな。
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
モバイルやと見れんけど、PC やと見れるんかな。
The 1-0. Soft ground
よっ
left
しゃ。
side.
ボッテボテ。
Has it.
ああ、それてる
And
し
the。throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman
あー
off the
ちゃー、やっ
bag.
てもうた。
Grossman.
2 Stepping in now, Robbie Grossman.
ああ、
As the
際
first
どい
pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a
ああ、またちょうど
leap,
超え
but
て
he
いく。
can't bring it down. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Willie Castro.
At the plate, Willie Castro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
ああ、また打たれた。ここで打たれるか。しかも、ああ、しまった。やばい。セカンドまで行かれる。
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
ここで連打か。話し合いへ。ベポラップ。賭け言われたらなんか難しいですね、それね。なんとか抑えんと、ずるずるいきますよ、これ。これで打たれると、やばいですね。また2点入りますよ。
When you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Maybe a favorable call there taken for a strike.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this
微妙に腰が痛い。
tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot.
ベポラップも鼻が詰まるときにね、塗るとスースーしますよね。よいしょ。ててててて。
So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete. It's the White Sox 7 and the Tigers 2.
2ブックス。
All set for the start of the fourth. And that brings up Luis Robert.
えらいこの人汚れまくってますね。
From the stretch, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
ああ、これは振らんかったよかった。
Scope has a play, makes the play 1 away.
The batter number
1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a hard line into center field.
これは正面。
Reyes is there, 2 gone.
Up next for Chicago, the catcher.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 2 now. 3-0 now.
Now that the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
これは
And
いい
this
と
will
こ行っ
bang
た。
up against the wall. And he'll make it to
よしよし
second
よし。
base now with 2 gone. Now, baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Jose Abreu. Has come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1.
そういう海外のなんか風呂入ってるだけの人の配信めっちゃ見てる人いますね。1万人ぐらい見てますよ。あー、取られた。今見た7000人見てるって書いて。風呂入ってなんか出たり入ったりしてやってるだけやけどめちゃくちゃ見てる人いますね。すごいな。グラビア配信というかなんというかなんとも言えん配信ですな。
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch on the ground to the left side. Moncada fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in once again is Wilson Ramos. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch on its way. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Ramos hits a little over the 270 mark. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. The ball and 2 strikes.
危ない危ない。うわぁ、際どいな。
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners. And next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. First offering on its way.
ててててて。
Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in.
Got him looking,
お、入っ
and
た。
that'll do it. The inning is over.
ボールっぽいけど
3 up, 3
入っ
down for
た。
Detroit. They're down 5. It's 7-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
Now the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0.
よいしょ。
Hard hit ball to short.
これはあかん。
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting. The
So
center
bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel.
セミがよう鳴いてますな。ミンミンミンミン
First
と。
delivery to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be
ああ、
a
ま
big
たショート。
He's right there, and that's the 2nd out.
now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
い
Fouled off.
やー、ほんま腰が痛いな。
All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Making a sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The right fielder, number 12. Adam.
Next, it'll be Adam Eaton. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set and the pitch.
うん。今日発売やな。おーっと。いただきました。
See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Tyler Alexander gets the
また
call
交
to
代。
pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Yoan Moncada. As it's on the ground
Yes,
toward the
sir.
hole. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed.
打線が好調ですな。
That's exactly what happened.
The batter will be Luis Robert, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Runner, he's going.
0-1 on its way. Pitch outside.
Mm,
The
yes, I
throw
thought.
is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Three and 1. Nick Madrigal would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Full count now, 3 and 2.
微妙に低
Hey
い
boys,
か。
you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
チンダース。
Now the 3 and 2 pitch. Here's a
あー、
chopper
ボッ
up the
テンボ
middle.
ッテン。
And the throw just does
Ah,
get it at the bag, so
ciao.
the side is retired. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon in Motown. It's the White Sox 9 and the Tigers 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss
わ、
his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Here you go. For the Tigers,
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Harold Castro.
シカンゴチンダース。懐かしのワトニーさん。グレタトゥーペリさん。グレタトゥーペリ。よいしょ。
Keuchel gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
だいぶ日が傾いてきた。
Swing and a miss.
Yes,
He'll
sir.
start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
パイナップルもうまいな。
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Lays off.
うわぁ、入ってないわ。
Once a member of the White Sox himself, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's
わ
all
お、
business.
キャッチャー
Pops
フライ。
this one up, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
えらい上がってないキャッチャーフライですね。
Back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
ライト
Hey,
ゴロ。
D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Standing in now, Robbie Grossman. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 quick strikes and now the 0-2. Reyes is off of first with 2 away. A bouncer to the left
よ
side.
っしゃ。
Moncada
これは
gloves
い
it.
った。
Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and the White Sox are out in front, 9-2. So stepping in is Nick Madrigal. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th.
Nick Madrigal.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Oh,
On a line, that's a base hit in the left field. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
あら、
He's
パ
2
ス
for
テルさ
3
ん
and
もやっ
looking
てる
for
やん。
more here.
うまげーやってるな。
A 1 pitch on its way. Right side.
あー、でも抜けてい
And
く。
that's through for a hit.
弱い
That
け
runner
ど
will
抜け
hold
る。
up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Jose Abreu, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swing and
上が
pipes
り
him
すぎ
up
た。
on the infield, and the infield fly
あー、
rule
イン
in
フィールド
effect
フラ
here.
イ。
Ready now for the White Sox. Tim Anderson. His career numbers in this matchup. He's had some success, 5 for 11. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch of the AB on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look
これは
a
抜
foot
けた。
outside.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. He's in at
つい
second
に
safely.
10点目が。
As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just a great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Stepping in now, Adam Engel.
あー、
Hard
これ
liner,
取ら
but
れて
picked
る。
up on a hop. Throw from
け
shallow
ど
right
1
will
点
get him
入
at
る。
first, but the run will come in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at-bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Now into the box, Andrew Vaughn. Here's the first pitch to him.
うん。これはあかん。
And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The White Sox lead this one 11-2. Now to bat, Willie Castro. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The designated hitter, Willie.
そろそろ準備を。
First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted down the line in left. But this is
その
just
ま
going
ま
to
取り
wind
そう
up
や
being
な。
a foul ball. Ground ball right side.
よいしょ。
Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division. To see where these 2 teams find themselves
イ
entering
ン
our
デ
ball
ィア
game
ン
here
ス
today.
勝ち越してますな。阪神は最下位か。
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Scope. He grounded out last time up. First offering on its way.
Outside, that's a ball.
Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a high chopper.
そのまま走る。投げずに走る。
Next, here is Miguel Cabrera. No hits to this point. Now the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to third. Moncada has it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Now it'll be Adam Eaton. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied down the left field line. And foul. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is in the third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
81。細かいな、これ。81。ほんまに81って書いてる。ああ、ついに超えてるやん。すげえ。
At the plate, ONE Moncada, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Eaton at third with nobody out.
いやー、ついにエンビスがフォロワー500人突破しましたよ。
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike
し
2.
かも81人が見てるってすごいことになってますね。
This one's outside.
過去最高ちゃいますか、これ。
Sharp ground ball.
よいしょ。
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner from
さらに1点入る。
when we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Into the box now, Luis Robert, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And the pitch misses going away for ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick.
So now here is Nick Madrigal, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one to Cabrera to complete the double play.
見事なダブルプレー。
Now batting, the catcher,
Next up is Yasmani Grandal. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He waits. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Here's the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the
最悪のプレゼント。
but he has a tough time finding the
あ
zone.
ら。
Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
2-1 now. From the stretch. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
ああ、間違った。こっちちゃうわ。これや。
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch.
ああ、
Swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. It's stretch time in Motown. White Sox on top, 12-2. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos.
the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Mm, まだでもスタミナ残ってる。珍しい。
On, he pops it up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. This one's down the third. And there's one away.
だいぶ日が陰てきてる。
Next up, Jamer Candelario. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Good
Yeah,
runs
sure.
to that. He's been cold 0-2.
Well, he got to the ground out. Now he's 0-2 to start this at-bat. Really sharp so far to start the 7th.
回。
Good
よっ
break
し
to
ゃ。
that sinker as he seemed to swing through it.
この回まで投げてくれると理想やけど。
This one pretty much short routes other than that one hit. There was a lot of pressure on other guys to make that happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps you to give you something with them.
1-0. Strike one. Ball on the ground softly.
ボテボテ。
And the off-balance throw chip, and it's hit. And the side is retired. 3 down for Detroit. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Jose Abreu will start us off in the 8th. Ready for the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and liner. This is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1.
Nope. 1 ball, 2 strikes down.
おお、35,000もかなり入ってる。
Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw on first in time.
最下位のチームで35,000は多いな。
And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. Tim Anderson is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
おお、
Back up the middle. And that
Okay.
lined its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his full shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
ブリビチ、ファッキンジャップ。やかましい音出てますか？
Got 2 hits in 4 at-bats.
それを言うということは
Before the 0-1 pitch.
変な音してますかね？
Get his bearings a bit. Anderson leads off first with one away.
あ、ほんまや。ブチブチ言ってる。一旦切りますわ。
That misses wide.
ビ
One
チ
ball
ビ
and
チ
one
言うて
strike.
ましたな。
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matt, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself
なら
down 1
起き
and
て
2
は
in
る
the
わ。
count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitch is fouled away. From the stretch. And a half-handed attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
From the stretch.
Ball, that's low.
Now the 2-0.
Inside ball 3.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Now the 3-0 offering. Hit in the area straight away center. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox, so they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead.
Leading up for the Tigers, right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
よっしゃ。もうここまで投げりゃ十分。
Aaron Bummer
7回投げ切ったのはでかいな。
making his 15th appearance of the year.
泥棒生活か。
He's set. Here it comes. Nomar Mazara is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Bummer is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits.
またいいとこ。
They're almost always
すごいシフトやな。
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
At the plate now, Victor Reyes, as he'll take a look at a high strike.
まあ10点あれば全然余裕やな。
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Good bite to the sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
ええ感じ
I'm
で
glad。we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Robbie Grossman, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up,
打たれてもうた。
gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
これはやられてもうた。
So a solo shot down the line in left, 6th home run on the season for him, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
話し合いへ。
Now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. So now to the plate, Willie Castro, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of.
This pitch is popped up. Anderson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On to the 9th inning now from the great state of Michigan. It's the White Sox 12 and the Tigers 3. Now to the plate, here is Adam Eaton. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here.
Matty, this guy is certainly walking to the plate with confidence. His slugging percentage is going through the roof with a bomb and a triple to boot. You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball low center part.
あ、落としちゃった。
And oh, he can't quite dig it out.
ポロリポロリ。
So there it is. He's hit for
お
the
ー、サイクル
cycle.
ヒッ
Oh
ト。
man, he's been just awesome to watch in this one, guys.
これは
I mean,
珍
the
しい。
cycle is such a rarity, and it's one of the coolest things you can witness happening in a single game. He's going to be the talk of baseball
さ
for
す
a
が
few
に。
days after this one.
あー、カットされてる。
Into the box, Yoan Moncada, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. The 1-0 home is offered
Ah,
and missed for the
ball.
first strike.
Ball, one strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Eaton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pitch swung on and hit in the
これ
air
はやって
toward
も
the
た。
line and right. Mazara's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging
あー、
in
ノーヒ
next,
ット。
Luis Robert
これは
has a
変えよ
walk in his last trip. Eloy Jimenez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. From the belt, the pitch as he comes
Wow.
up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. 276 the average coming in for him, and even 20 home runs and 42 runs batted in. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Two balls and a strike.
これは外れとる。
3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward
こ
right
れは
center.
平凡なフライ。
Reyes will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Up next, Nick Madrigal. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. The 1-1. Swing and
お
liner.
ー、抜ける。
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your three-hole guy right there. First two guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the four-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
Bo Burrows comes on to pitch now, hoping for
さす
better
がに
results
変える
than
か。
the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now a swing, a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
3-2, full count. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate, Jose Abreu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Grossman is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. White Sox will strand 3. They lead it big though. It's 12-3. Eloy Jimenez takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats and million chances as a professional.
Leury Garcia will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
でからショート。74か。セカンド、サード。まあ、両方変えるか。82なんや。やったら一塁変えて、そっか、一塁守れんのか。この人回しながら、で、セカンド。80あるのか。すごいな。まあ、いっか。
Danny Mendick is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
これで、サード82。セカンド。ショート。よいしょ。これでいこう。
Now here's the first offering.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Here's the pitch.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Swing and a little tapper. The 2-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries.
よいしょ。
He struck out once. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the
さあ、あ
second
と
out.
1人。
Tigers down to their final out here. And next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Swing and a liner. But that'll land foul, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field.
わあ、取れんかった。
And now that will
惜しいな。
hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well.
も
All
う
the
ちょ
way
い。
out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
At the plate now, Jamer Candelario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Last breath for the Tigers. Swing and a
Yes.
miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
12-3 is the way this one ends. The White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dallas Keuchel notches his 3rd win of the year. Casey Mize was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he saddled with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
よっしゃ。
Ball game.
これで、ああ、まだ並んでるな。貯金が11。うん、まあまあ、ええ感じで。よいしょ。さあ、終わりましょうかね。お疲れ様でした。よいしょ。さあ、ではではでは。